Pen, how are you? How are you today? I've tried streaming like 3 times and it keeps going off. I don't know what I'm going to do. I hope this one doesn't go off. With me. How is your day today? That's good. I like to see you win, you know. So if it's busy, productive, that's a good thing. I'm going to try and change my posture. I don't wanna. Mine was okay. I'm just getting comfortable in a comfortable position. You want to be flashing your body. I hope. I like to sit like that. I hope I don't be flashing your body in this position. I don't know. My browser is just inaccurate. It's supposed to go like that, but it's just relentless. How can without face wash? Are you serious? I couldn't. Hi, Tarp. Thank you. It says like it's giving. It's supposed to go like that, but it just can't. It keeps coming up. It's a tortilla chip, but I made them my own way. But it's a tortilla chip. Please forgive me. My network is super duper not nice today. Pardon me and bear with me. I don't intend for it to be jumpy and slow. Is it lagging like that? I guess today we're gonna continue answering the suggestion kind of questions so that you can get to know me. I'm Shifa, by the way. I am from Uganda. If you have any questions about Uganda, you can ask me. I'm willing to answer you if they are not offensive, of course. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video. Have you done any cooking recently? Yes, I have. Actually, today I made matoke. I uploaded the video in my channel. I made the matoke the way we make it over here, and I made some beans sauce. We call it sauce over here. I don't know how you call it over there. Like stew, but thick. So if you call it stew still, even when it's thick, yeah, that's what I made. Okay. You can see how we make bananas over here. Matoke. We call it matoke. I don't know if you guys call it matoke too, but we call it matoke. So that's the way we make it over here. We make it in different ways. And that's one of the ways. Dobos, you keep speaking in a language that I don't really understand, but I hope you're well, and thank you for joining. But I wish I could speak English because it's the only one I can speak. I don't speak any other language. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even. What do you mean by face wash? This guy is just being disrespectful. Do I look like I didn't wash my face? Are you seriously kidding me right now? Thank you, Pen. Thank you, thank you. Some people are just mean and disrespectful. No, I haven't watched Squid Games. People have told me to watch it, but I have failed. I tried, but I've failed. I think it's not my kind of vibe. I'm sorry. And people tend to like it, except that that's not my thing. Squid Games is not my thing, and I know that people beg to differ, but it's not. So I'm going to, like I said already, I'm from Uganda. My name is Shifa. I don't say my age, but I'm almost 30, not 30 yet, but almost. I'm from Uganda. If you have any questions you want to ask me about Uganda, please hit me up. The essence of this live stream is to just hang out with you guys, you know. Did you get a chance to listen to me? Not yet. I am so sorry. When I ended my live last night, I went straight to bed, and today has been so crazy. Can I listen to it in a few minutes while I'm even still live? I'm going to play it on YouTube. Please, I'm sorry. I didn't listen to it. I was so busy today. It was like crazy. I'm going to play it on here and listen to it. Please forgive my connection. It's so poor today. It's so stressful. Please forgive that and don't go. It rained today so much so that the network is just so not nice. Yeah, it happens so much whenever the rain is too much. My Wi-Fi kind of becomes slow. I don't know how those two are coordinated, but they are. It's just stressful. Yeah. Hi, Paulo. I hope that means hi because I don't speak any other language apart from English. Trish, could you please speak English with me? Mm. Yeah, like I was saying, my network is super poor. Whenever it rains too much over here, my Wi-Fi becomes a little bit lagging. I don't know why, but please pardon me and bear with me, please. It's going to become better, I think, as we go on. But for now, please bear with me and don't go. Yeah, I know it keeps pausing and reconnecting and that. Super stressful. Hello. Hey, Russia. How are you? Cup. Oh, you guys. Cup. Mm, I can't. I can't. I swear I can't. I'm sorry. Please subscribe and please like my video and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And it's all about just hanging out, talking about. I'm not lazy. I don't want to say your name in a very disrespectful way. Like some names you can pronounce it and the pronunciation takes away the the meaning of it, and that's not nice. So I'm sorry, I can't. I wish you could join in and say it. Like, wish there was like a box where I could invite people to join the live stream. We're going to do the from yesterday. Mm, what do you mean, Kitty? You cried so close. What? So we're going to. I'm going to read out like suggestions, like a personality quiz. I did it yesterday, but I didn't complete it. So let's complete it. And while I read these questions, um, I get to tell you a little bit more about myself, and you get to know me. And if you have any questions about Uganda as a country, anything about like us, the women, the men, anything, anything. As long as I know that information, I'm willing to answer it. And yeah, basically just hang out with me. I do not understand your language. I'm so sorry. I wish I did, but I don't. So can you please speak English because you can. You have been speaking English. I don't know where I stopped yesterday. You actively seek out new experiences and knowledge to areas. No, you actively seek out new experiences and knowledge. Oh, you actively seek out new experiences and knowledge to. I need to calm down. You actively seek out new experiences and knowledge areas to explore. Hmm. Um, I would go easy on actively, but I do. I always like to learn something new each day. I like to learn. I am like open to learning even the littlest of things. I could literally learn like a new word, and that would make me happy. I am open to learning But am I actively seeking to learn new stuff? No, it's not like it's not that serious. But I would say, yeah, I like to learn. So like I'm always like, also today I have to learn this, or tomorrow I have to learn this. No, I don't. Yeah, we can be friends, Bumblebee. Um, I mean, that's the reason I'm like making this live stream, to make new friends, to make new connections, to hang out, so we can be friends. You're prone to worrying that things may take. You're prone to worrying that things may take a turn for the worse. Do you know? No, I don't. You are prone to worrying that things may take a turn for the worse. My Instagram is Trisha Chloe 97. Uh, yeah and no to the question, of course. Uh, yes, I kind of tend to worry sometimes. Something might go bad, you know. And then, whenever that feeling crosses my mind, I always like brush it off by saying positive things in my head. So, that's my Instagram right there. In case you want to hit me up on Instagram, that is it right there. Then at well, just typed it. Mm. You enjoy solitary? Oh, yeah, I think I answered this one. You cannot imagine yourself writing a book. Yes, I can't. Hi. Today I'm getting people speaking foreign language. Could you please speak English? Mm-hmm. You prefer to just really relax? Yes. I think I answered all this. I'm trying to get to the questions. I'm kind of like taking like a personality quiz test. So that's how we get to, hey, that's how you get to know me, and I get to, if I read out something loud that suggests you or describes you better, you can say that's me, or maybe you can go in depth about it, and we can talk about like it. Yeah, while we hang out together. So I want to get comfortable. Sometimes you don't know how you can end up being indecent, and I don't want to do that. Not my most comfortable position. Mm-hmm. This one, I've answered this one before. Mm-hmm. You are not. You are not easily swayed by emotional arguments. Does that? You're not easily swayed by emotional arguments. It depends on the kind of emotional argument that is taking place. That definitely it depends. It's not like I don't consider people's emotions, but do I always fall for emotions over hi, hi, how are you? How are you today? Thanks for joining. No, sometimes people's emotions get to me, and sometimes I'm like, not me, not today. So, mhm. you often end up doing things. You often end up doing things at the very last moment. No, no, Jesus Christ. Okay. No, I don't. I don't usually end up doing things at the very last moment. I always do things actually ahead of time. If I have a deadline in like 2 days, I always prefer to do something like 2 days prior the deadline so that I can be very well prepared in case of anything. Yeah, but most Ugandans are not like that. Most Ugandan, you will make plans with a Ugandan person, literally anyone. Like, let's take a wild guess. Like a makeup artist, you have like a thing. I can't show you the view through my window because it's dark outside. I'm sorry. Mm, Um, like I was saying, here in Uganda, you will make plans with let's say like a makeup artist, and you have like a serious event, and you make plans with them like a month before. On the wedding or on the party, birthday party, whatever situation you have going on, the makeup artist is going to show up like an hour or even 30 minutes before the party begins. Yet you made plans at like a whole good month ago. Like that's how bad you can are at delivering. Most, not all of them, but most of them. Like if you want things to be done, if you want to something at 10, tell someone that they should show up at 8. Then they will show up at 10. But if you tell them it's going to happen at 10, they are going to show up at midday, or 11 at most. Thank you, then. Thank you so much. I swear to God, you guys, sometimes I always say, just because you can, doesn't mean that you should, you know? Just because you can come on here and you have data on your phone or you have a Wi-Fi going on and you can type because your phone gives you the privilege to type, it doesn't mean that you should say whatever crosses your mind. Sometimes you think things and choose not to say them because it's not like everything that crosses your mind has to be said. Sometimes you have to like filter through what you want to say and say, is this going to be, oh, I swear to God, you are killing me. You are being too offensive. It's not even funny. I think this guy needs to be timed out or something. My network is just relentless. Thank you. Hi, Benjamin. Long? No, not no long time. Yesterday you stream. You were in. You joined my stream. I don't know what happens. Has my light gone down or something? Yeah. Yeah. Pen has kicked him out. It's not like whenever you have the privilege to say certain things that you should say them. It's it's not because just because you have the platform, you have a smartphone in your hands and have of typing and you can say what crosses your mind, it doesn't mean that you should. It doesn't necessarily mean that you should. Sometimes we think things and for the better of others, we just don't say them. Just keep them to ourselves. I don't get why people don't like them. Being kicked out. It's just that sometimes people choose disrespectfulness, and it's not even me. Yeah, sometimes you just have to, you know, keep certain thoughts to yourself. Mostly when it regards a woman, because unless you don't have sisters, you don't have a mother, but even if you don't have a mother, you can't have birth yourself. So it doesn't mean that when a certain thought crosses your mind, you just have to say it. I'm going to take a little bit. You do. Just come back. 1 second. I'm back. Is you mean thin? Thin is a man. He's a man. He's a man. He's like my best friend on here now. Yeah. He's a man, not a girl. Thanks, thanks guys for joining in, and I'm really really sorry about my network. It's the worst today because it rained, so kind of. Good night. Thanks for joining, and thanks for chatting with me. It means a lot. I don't know, whatever is with my network is just the poorest today. Poor. So I'm just going to continue the quiz so that I don't go mute. Like, I don't want to go mute. So if you're joining for the first time, I am requesting you kindly, please like this video, subscribe to my channel. Let's hang out. Let's talk about anything. Ask me anything. I'm Shifa from Uganda. You can ask me anything you want to know about my country, about myself, about whatever. Pick a topic. Let's talk about it. And just let's hang out. No, I'm not watching TV. There are like suggestions. I am answering. It's like questions. Like I'm taking like a personality test so that I can get to maybe introduce myself to you guys in that way. Like you can get to know me as I'm answering these questions. That's like a way for you guys to get to know me better, get to know who I am, and I'm reading the questions out loud so you can, if if any of them sounds like you or you have something to say about it, we can talk about it. I'm just doing that because I want to avoid that whole quiet, moment, when you're silent. Yeah, that's why I'm doing this. So that through that you can get to know me better, I can get to know you better. Yeah, you can't ask me. Of course you can't. You can't. Just because you can, like I was saying a few minutes ago, just because you can doesn't mean that you should. I'm not talking about like those kinds of questions, like very personal. As long as you keep it respectful, you can ask me about Uganda as a country. You can ask me anything else, as long as it's in the realm of respect and you don't take it too far. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Hmm. Are you a mix of white and black people? Because no, I'm not a mix of. I'm not a. They're called what? I'm not a half caste. I'm a full black person. And you know that there is black people that have light skin tone. So I'm that black person with a lighter skin tone. I am not white. Neither am I mixed with any white blood. You often end up doing things at the last possible moment. No, that's what I answered. I don't. I usually try to stay prepared. I always try to keep ahead of, schedule. I don't always, I always want to avoid, mistakes made. And the only way you can avoid that is keep keeping ahead of time, You don't use Instagram. You don't use Instagram. Wait. There is there is something I heard. I think it's like yesterday, a few days ago. I was listening to some phone call conversations. There's this whole program where they call people and ask them, "Thank you," but you shouldn't say that again. That's a little bit no. You shouldn't say "I love black people." Just say "I love people," because when you say that, it sounds a little bit. Mostly when you're white and you say "I love black people," it's like, no, no, no. But I was listening to this. It's like a show where they call if you, in case you go on a date with someone, yeah, it's to say you love all people. That is a better approach. When you say I love black people and you're white, it's like you're taking it to a whole other level of, yeah. So I'm going to tell this story. You keep distracting me, but I'm going to tell it. Um, so they call, if in case you get to go on a date with someone and end up not calling them back, they can call you and find out why you didn't reach out to them, what happened, if there anything like um, pissed you off during the date and made you not want to see this person again. So they called this guy. He had gone out with this lady and then he was blowing her off, and she was wondering why. I think it was the guy that was calling for the lady. I don't know. Yeah, the guy was calling to find out why the lady was blowing him off. So they called her and asked her, mm, why were you blowing him off? And she said, because he's not on social media. Which person is not on social media in this day and age? So when you say that you're not on Instagram, I'm raising one eyebrow, though I don't know how to raise them like other people do. So I'm raising it physically. Hmm. Hmm. Why are you not have a lot to hide? That's what it. That's what it's like. The girl was serious. She was like, if you're not on social media, then you have something to hide. You have something to hide, and she was right because when she hung up, they asked him, "What's up? Why are you not on social media?" And she's like, and the guy goes, "Because I'm seeing multiple people, so I don't want anyone to get confused." Oh, Facebook. Yeah, you're old fashioned. But you can download Instagram. Instagram is good. Instagram is fun. People nowadays are mostly on Instagram more than they are on Facebook. So you should consider Instagram. Hi, George. Sorry. You're too old for Instagram? Are you serious? Instagram has like 80-year-old people and you're just 58. So you're so young. Get yourself on Instagram, Benjamin. Benny. Get yourself on Instagram and ditch Facebook because you enjoy debating ethical dilemmas. Yes, I do. I enjoy debating ethical dilemmas. They could have never said it any better. I do. I do. So, that's a yes. I agree. Mhm. Next question. You usually prefer to be around others rather than on your own. Prefer end up? Yes, I always end up being on mostly on my own than I'm around other people because I stay alone with my 4-year-old boy, just the two of us. So I end up not being around people like that. So one-on-one live session, how do you do it? I would like to know how. Like you, I like to do a stream where someone can join in the box, something like that. I always see people do it. I wish I could do it because I like to interact with people one-on-one too. So then, how do they do it? I feel like you're the one who teaches me more and more about Instagram because I don't know anything. Yeah, so have always wanted to do that, but I don't know how to do it. No, whenever I'm going to stream, I always get that option where they give me the option of streaming with other people, but it seems like they always want me to like invite them, extend an invitation out, but it's through like WhatsApp or so that to me I interpret that as I have to. Okay, can you add it here, and can someone tap in it and join right now, or it's something that will have to be done when it's like I'm getting to stream? I don't know. Add. I don't know how to do it. So how do I do it? Yeah, I wish there was like an option where you just leave the space open for people to request to join, and then you can allow them to join and talk about various. That would be more fun for me because I like to interact with people. I really, really like to talk to people as opposed to just sitting here and talking. It's just better for me. Yeah, I will learn. Ben will teach me. I trust him. He's going to teach me how. Me engagement. What do you mean, Ed? Yeah, I know that would be so much better. So much. I would really appreciate that. So that's the link. So that's the link. So you tap into that link and see what happens. Yeah. Can anyone tap into that link that then Atwell just shared, and then we can see how it's going to be? Anyone that wishes to talk one on one with me? Thanks for the flowers. What do you mean? Oh, oh, okay. You will. I think I will learn. Like, I tap.
Are you want to do a live interview on YouTube or how to add guests live stream? Well, in this video, we're going to show you the best options to do it. Hey, it's Dustin Brown from Primal Video. If you're new here, make sure you click that subscribe. Find linked in the description box below. So let's jump into it. Now, if you've tried hosting a live interview on YouTube, then you've probably already realized that the process isn't as simple as it is on other platforms like on Facebook Live. Adding a guest or multiple guests into your YouTube live stream is possible, and there's now a few options to do it. Some of them are free, some of them are paid. Each of them really has their own strengths and weaknesses, so I definitely suggest sticking around to hear out all of these options to make sure that you're getting the right one for you. So the first option is using Google Now, Google Hangouts is something
Oh
that's been
no.
around for
I
quite a
thought you said
while
the link
and
will
has
be
had
able
this
to
feature
stop
for a really,
ringing.
really long time. It's probably the first tool.
Okay. I hope yeah, that's better. Um, I was trying to find a way to get people to join the stream and we can talk one on one. But I think I'm going to learn more about it and how I can do it. And then maybe the next stream I will invite people. There is an option whenever I'm trying to go live. I always get the option of inviting other people, but the option is to send them the link. So perhaps I have to have like their number or their Instagram. Then I can send them the link to their Instagram DM or to their WhatsApp or to their Facebook, though I'm not on Facebook. Then they can tap into that link and then join the live stream. That is an option. That's the option, the only option that I know. Except I don't have anyone like number or someone who is willing to join the stream. So some people don't like to be seen. Okay. Hi Rez S. How are you? You have been lost. I will. I so much sure will. I don't always like to try and fail. I always try and succeed. So I will figure it out. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, good night then. Say hi to your mother. Good night. We shall catch up again tomorrow. Mm. Thank you so much, Benny. Thank you. That's so sweet of you. I have. Do you know that I have 3 moderators? Yeah. Say hi to her. Say I have a friend. She's on YouTube. She says hi. Yeah. But have a good night and thank you so much for everything. You are a gem, honestly. Mm. So I'm going to, since we can't figure out how I can add people today, let's just focus on answering those questions. You get to know me better. I get to know you better. If I read something out loud that describes you better, you can say, "Oh, that's me." Or maybe we can talk about other things in depth and chill with Trish. Thank you so much, then. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, I will be back on live tomorrow. Tomorrow, like I'm live every day. So the days I'm not like I'm screaming, there's something that is like hindering me from, from coming, like personal issues or like errands, something. But I'm always streaming every day at least. Starting from midnight my time, like an hour before now. So you become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly theoretical. No, I don't. Actually, when the discussion gets more theoretical or more intellectual, I know you will then. And I appreciate you so much, big time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What? What do you mean? Entering live? Okay. Yeah, I do. I enter lives. I do the live stream a little bit late because I'm always busy. So midnight my time over here is when I get to sit and relax. And plus, I am not a good sleeper. I don't always have much sleep, so I decide to hang out with you guys better than just, sitting here and being quiet and watching TV. Sometimes it can get boring. So, and like I always say, whenever I stream, to me, it kind of feels like there is like someone over here. Mostly when when I'm engaging with someone, like comments are coming in. It keeps me talking and makes me feel like as if like there is someone here with me, and it takes away the loneliness. What? It's like so during the day. When you find it challenging to maintain a consistent work or study schedule. I personally, I don't usually go by schedule. I don't usually like put out a plan and say this is what I'm going to do from A to B to C to D. No, I don't always do that. I always, you know, I'm not like a planning kind of a person. I always like do stuff because when I plan, things don't always go as I have planned them. So I just stopped. I used to, but I stopped. Afternoons, yeah, they are, but my hands are always full, so I can't stream during the day. But yeah, they're better. Except if I stream during the day over here, I might not get in touch with some of the people that I'm now like used to getting in touch with, because then that time it's like night time in the US and in most like in the western part, and most of the people who join me are from there. I don't usually get people from over here who join, and maybe the people in Kenya. I always get people from Kenya, but mostly I usually get people from like the UK, the US. So yeah, so mm, you really second guess the choices that you have made. Hmm, I do. Rarely, no. I actually can guess some of my choices and decisions. Sometimes I make decisions and then I pause for a second. Like, was that your best work? I always do that. You eat you eat balloons. Yesterday we got someone that has food fetishes, and you eat balloons. That's not healthy. Yes, tell them. Please like and subscribe. Please, 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 please support me. And if you're a creator too, you can comment and say, comment and then maybe people will do the same, will tap into, maybe you comment with your name and people can come to your channel, subscribe to. We are here to support each other, you know. Pandit, I don't understand your language, but if you understand English, could you please subscribe and like? Hi, John. Hi, how are you? I really don't understand that language. But the person who eats balloons, if you're serious, then you really need to seek help because that is not healthy for you. That is not healthy at all. Right. Though I meant to ask you, did you find Fiona's did you find it her channel? Did you find it and did you see her content and did you like and subscribe to her channel or did you fail completely? Because like I was saying, creators that content creators, you're building your channel, you can comment with the name of your channel and then we can all subscribe to your channel and support you. Yeah, we help each other to grow. That's the way, that's the better way, you know, to grow. You grow others too. So I'm going to continue to read the questions and answering them. These questions come in like in a tricky way. They ask you one thing and then they ask that same thing again, but in a different concept. So if you can end up thinking that there are many questions, but they're actually few. They just keep twisting them up. Okay. Some people are like creators too. So I'm just talking about the people who are like creators and are trying to build their channels, and or if, even if you have already gotten to like a reasonable amount of subscribers, you could still use more. You know, more people streaming in, you know, sharing your content. So so you are drawn to various forms of creative expression, such as writing. Mm, 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 mm. No, I did it intentionally. Sorry about that. I had to do something. So basically, you flip houses, right? That's like that. I think that's a better description of what you do. You flip houses. You buy you buy them from scratch, or you get like old and used like houses and flip them. Oh. Yeah, I think you've told me. Yeah, I think you've told me before. So I feel like flipping houses is more better than building them from scratch, because I feel like building them from scratch takes a little bit of time, whereas like flipping them, yeah, might take also a significant amount of time, but at least there is already a structure. You just change a few things here and there, and it's on the market. Yeah, if I ever found myself in that business, I think I would prefer to flip houses as opposed to building them from scratch, because I have issues with being patient. So I wouldn't wait for the time to Aslan come. Yeah, flipping is better. If you have the money to buy the building and flip it, that would be far much better. You would make good money in a short period of time than waiting to construct. By the time a building is done from the ground up, a flipper, they called flippers, will have sold like 3 buildings already, while yours is still coming up. And flipping, I don't think it demands a lot of labor than constructing, because constructing, I feel like you have to hire so much labor, and yet flipping, it's not like that. Oh, I know building new is good in its way. Everything has its perks, and you know, but not with the way the world is really going on these days. People need money, like, so the patience of constructing from scratch, people don't have that. Or you can do both. You can do both. You can flip and also build. As you flip, as you build. So oh my god. George, thank you, but really, you avoid making phone calls. I think I answered this one last night. Yes, I avoid making phone calls. I avoid making phone calls. If you can text it, don't call. What? Oh, I'm so sorry. Like, that's that's everyone's nightmare. Mostly people who have their money and they're trusting others. I'm sorry, but I am hopeful that you're going to get it back even bigger and better. Trust God. You enjoy exploring unfamiliar ideas and viewpoints. Mm, 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 mm. Yes. Mhm. You can easily connect with people you have just met. No. No, because I'm an introvert, so no. I'm always laid back and I'm always like trying to, I'm shy. I'm always shy. So unless someone comes to me and sparks a conversation, the conversation is not going to happen. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about that loss. When people steal from us, they set us back for some time. It's like no one, that's like a nightmare. That's everyone's nightmare. But God always has a reason and a purpose for everything. And sometimes I just see it like this. When someone steals from you, they are not just stealing your property or your money, they are stealing every bad energy, every bad thing that has been in your life, and they're taking it with that money and they're leaving you. It's like that's the attitude that you should always go with, because like they mostly when there's nothing you can do about it. It's not like you can get them and finish them. Hi Sana, how are you? I'm good. Take Sana's advice. Very good. Take it. But Sana should like and subscribe. When I said Sana, I remembered that Paris Hilton song. Sanansa, Sanansa. It was so annoying, but somehow funny. Yeah, life must go on. It doesn't go on because you want it to. It just goes on because like, what can you do? I know people who have lost everything, who have come from here to the ground, who have lost everything, like once had it all, now have nothing. But guess what? Life goes on. See, even when we die, the people who stay alive, they still go on with their lives. They will hurt, they will cry, they will still go on. Bye, Sana. No, of course I will die. Come on, let's be for real. I I pray to God that I should die older. Like I would like to die at like 100 years. My birthday when I'm making 100. I don't want to wake up on my 100th birthday. But that is something that you don't know. You don't know what will happen tomorrow. You don't know what will happen. So you can say you will never die. I will die. You will die. Everybody will die. That's it. Just pray that I get to live long enough to see my plans succeed, to see my kids grow up and become human, like adult human beings, have children of their own. That's what I pray for. But you can't say you'll never die. It's unrealistic. I don't know why this eye is just. No, I don't want to die when I can't even recognize people. No, I don't want that. I don't want to live too much longer to the point that I will literally ask God to die, to take me. No, I want to live long enough to see everything that. Except they say, if you live long, you're going to cry more, because the longer you live, the more loved ones you will be losing over and over time. How is that? Ugh, I really don't like talking about death. It scares me. That's true. The important thing is to keep healthy, keep eating good, protect yourself from those kinds of diseases, and pray to God to keep you safe from the things that you are inevitable, that could just hit you from angles you don't expect. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible. Yeah. If something gets in the way of my plans, but like, who am I kidding? I don't always have plans set out, but if I had plans and something came in the way of them, I will try with everything I have to get back to that plan, because I am not a planner. So if I plan something, it really has to happen. So anything that wants to come in the way, it will be chew out. My nickname, Trish. Trish, Shifa. Those are my nicknames. So those are not like the real thing is like Patricia and Sharifa. So it's Trish and Shifa. People call me, like, I have, it's so funny that I have some people, there's a group of people that call me Trisha. There's a group of people that call me Trish. There's a group of people that call me Shifa. There is a group of people that call me Sharifa. There is a group of people, yeah, no, those four. So there's four different kinds of people that refer to me. And the thing is, the people that refer to me as Trisha can never call me all these other names. They can never even call me Trish. And the people that refer to me as Trish, they can never call me Shiva. They can never call me Trish. It's like that strange, like that. Yeah. What do you prefer? I prefer Trish. I prefer Trish. It's like short and clean. Trish. Except if it's like, yeah, I prefer that. You are still bothered by mistakes you made a long time ago. No, I'm not. You are still bothered by mistakes you made a long time ago? I am not. Every mistake that I made in the past, and when I say in the past can be 1 hour ago. So if I made a mistake in the past and I forgave myself for it and I asked God to forgive me because I'm big with praying. So if I made a mistake or made a poor decision and I asked God to forgive me and He did, and then I forgave myself, I don't feel bad about it anymore because I feel like it's gone, it's erased. So why should I feel bad? Why should I fixate on it? So the same energy goes to people who try to remind me of those mistakes. People who try to take me back to that place, like to try to make me feel like, oof, you are doomed because you made these poor choices. I will just give you one of my fingers. It's in the middle. Have you ever made a? Yes, I'm 100, no, 1,000%. Yes, I have made mistakes. Yo, hi Ted, how are you? I have made mistakes. I don't think there is anyone that has never made a mistake that they regret and wish they hadn't done. And among those mistakes can be trusting certain people. So there you go. Hi Elena, hi, how are you? Yeah, so a mistake can be anything. It can be anything. So we have all made mistakes. I have made mistakes that I definitely regret. I have made mistakes that if you hear them, you would be like, thank you so much, Ted. Thank you so very much. Chill with Trish. Mm-hmm. Chill with me. Thank you so much. Love you so, so, so much. Mm. Yeah, so I have made mistakes that I regret and wish I hadn't made them, but I have forgiven myself for them. And when I say, I already say like in the past can be an hour ago, the past can be yesterday. I'm good. Hello, Dixon. How are you today? You guys are not responding to me. I'm saying, how are you? And you just like, mute. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and do not forget to like this live stream. So right now what I'm doing basically is I'm doing like a personality test, so you can do it with me. You think you're no, I'm not. No, I am the farthest thing from an angel. It's like I am so much far away from it. I'm like a trillion distance, trillion miles away from being an angel. I eat dead animals, but I always tell you that those animals were created for me to eat them. You are the one that should be condemned. Why are you not eating them? God gave us the privilege to eat the dead animals, and I am going to eat them till I die. No, there are 12, actually, there are 12 likes, and I'm wondering because I'm seeing people joining and joining and joining, but they are so mean with their likes. Why are you mean? No, he's a vegan. He doesn't eat animals at all, dead or alive. He doesn't eat them. But I'm saying you should try. And I'm telling you, if you ever ate meat, you will never eat anything green in your life. You'll always prefer the meats. Meat is good. And you will never make me feel bad. You will never make me feel bad for eating dead animals. Mm-mm, not me. Because, no, that's not, I don't know. Okay, I eat them, but I don't always like to go through the whole, process of killing them or seeing them being killed. I don't like to see that. I just want to get my meat when it's ready and take it home and cook it and eat it. Thank you, Madison. Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I love meats. I'm like a meat lover, but I don't eat pork. Maybe beef bacon. I have tried beef bacon before and it was perfect. Though I don't eat pork. Please like this video and please subscribe to my channel. I am begging you, please. I love steak. I love steak. I actually made steak for the very first time during the festive season and it was perfect. I uploaded the video on my channel. I love me some steak. Whenever I go out there, like to a restaurant, I always order for steak and like wedges, potato wedges or mashed potatoes. So I said, why can't I try to make it myself and see how it will turn out? And it was 10 out of 10. See, I love meat. I love me some meat. I know you're trying to get to me about that question. Are you okay with people who eat cats? No, I'm not okay with them because I don't think that those animals are among the ones that we were given permission to eat. We were given permission to eat mostly livestock, and livestock is like goats, sheep, cows, lamb. Isn't the same thing, the lamb? Pigs. See how my skin is turning red? Yeah, I do. I actually do. Um, I don't know, but it's in the Bible. Trust me, it is. Do you know that place that they say we have been given dominion over all creatures that are on earth and that are in the sea, something like that. I don't always want to quote the Bible so wrong because I respect it so much. But I think, I don't know where it is exactly, but it's like we have been given dominion over the earth and the things that are in the sea, the living things that are in the sea. That's why we have the right to eat. And I think along that very scripture, there is a space that says that we should eat the animals. And if it's not there, it should be. But listen, I don't know what deer jerky is. Yeah, that's why I don't eat pork, because I'm a good Christian. It's like deer meat. No, I don't think anyone should eat a deer. I don't think anyone should eat like the animals that are supposed to be in the. Um, I feel like, isn't the deer hunted? Do, you guys should pardon me whenever I'm going to say something and I pause a little bit. I always try not to say something that will make me seem like I am crazy. I try to always avoid that. Oh, so Michael, and what do you think? Do you think people should eat meat, or do you think they shouldn't? Do you think animals should be preserved? Though I think that deers should be preserved, but yeah, I don't think people should eat deers. Like it's like eating a lion or eating an elephant or eating yeah, like the monkeys and stuff. I don't think I don't think I don't think it's appropriate to eat those kinds of things. That's very right. Yeah. So is there like a farm of deers? You see how like people eat steak? There is a there is farms that people graze cattle, and they get the steak from the cows. People have farms where they graze goat, the sheep, the pigs, and all that. Is there a place where they graze deers or they hunt them? That's not okay. It's okay if maybe there is provision where like there is you can rear them. You have like a farm for them. That makes sense. But if you have to hunt it, don't you think that's sneaky? Are they harmful? Could they like do you any harm? If they can't, then I don't think you should eat them. Hmm. If you have to hunt the food, I don't think you should eat it. I don't think you should eat it. There is a reason as to why you're not rearing it. There is a reason as to why there is no farm for deers. Yeah, but wouldn't you rather not be the one that kills a deer? They eat plants in your garden, so you like, so you ate my plants, it's time for me to eat you. Yeah, I think like some of the things you should leave them up to the, to the other animals to sort it out themselves. But hey, I always try to retract and say, do you, as long as you can access that meat, eat that meat, period. Like Michael M said a while ago, it's not what goes into your mouth, it's what comes out. It's not what goes into you, it's what comes out of you. So, You can eat whatever you want to eat as long as you have a pure, you know, heart and soul. And if you have a pure heart and soul, I don't think you should kill a deer. So I'm going to continue reading out the suggestion and answering them according. We stopped at you're bothered by mistakes you made a long time ago. No, I am not. I forgave myself, so did God. So I don't hold on to spilled milk. If I made that mistake, I learned from it. If I didn't learn from it, still God forgave me. I forgave myself. It's time to move on. You can't keep dwelling on the past. Then you don't get to enjoy the future. If you keep fixating on what happened, oh my God, I screwed up. Oh my God, I did this wrong. I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have done this. And then you keep yourself miserable and you keep taunting yourself. You don't give yourself even a chance to be happy, even a chance to embrace new beginnings because you're still fixating on something that you did like 5 years ago and it's 2025, but in your mind you're still living in 2019 or 2018. That is a sickness. Yeah, that is a sickness. It's like if you did something whatsoever, it doesn't matter what it is, because one thing I know is that God forgives anything. So if God, the one that's supposed to judge you, has forgiven you, then why wouldn't you forgive yourself? So if you did something that could have been terrible, and at some point you have realized that what you did was terrible, and you repent, and you know that when you repent and you mean it from your heart, you're forgiven, and there is no statistics, there is no protocol on what to do. Like some people do put out there, there's people will make you hate religion. They make you feel like if you have screwed up, then your life is over, then you're going straight to hell, then it's over for you. That is not how it works. That's not how I view it anyway. So yeah, so if you have made a mistake, if you have made done something whatsoever it is, doesn't matter. It could be the worst mistake. It could be the worst sin that you could, the worst sins. Still, if you forgive yourself and God has forgiven you, you need to move on then. You need to move on and then start afresh. New beginnings. Embrace new beginnings and open yourself up for better opportunities, and just know you deserve it. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be, freer. You deserve to be given, a second chance. No one is not worthy. And people who come to you and say, "Oh, you have screwed up, you have fucked up, you did this, so it's over for you." Tell them to go F themselves. They are not the ones that call shots. No, on your life. No. So forgive yourself for your past mistakes. God has forgiven you. Move on. Do not dwell on it. That's my piece of advice. Unsolicited advice. Let me tell you something. Thank you so much, Kurt. There is nothing. There is nothing. As in, name it. Name it. There is nothing. Even if it's talking against God Himself. in His holiness. That means that can be forgiven. Trust me, there is nothing at all that is too big that God cannot forgive you for. I don't believe that anyway. I do not believe that. Even if it's like what you would refer to as the horrible mistake or horrible thing to ever come out of a man's mouth, still it's forgiven. And that person can still be eligible for the best. Trust me. Hi Gerald, how are you? How are you today? Yeah, that's how I view life. That's how I hope people should start to view life and stop being too hard on themselves and on others and make them feel. Mostly, I am a Christian, but mostly Christian. Some Christians will make you feel like whatever you're doing is wrong, and you're going to hell, straight to hell. No, that's not how things work. And when people keep doing that, they make people even get scared to go into the whole Christianity because they feel like there's like too much judgment over there. They feel like they're not allowed to do certain things because they're going to burn. Okay. The only person that is going to judge you, that has even the rights to do that is God. And if He says, I have forgiven you, so what is wrong with your neighbor with like the loud noises? This is interesting. You are not interested in discussing theories on what the world would look like in the future. You are not interested in discussing theories on what the world would look like in the future. I don't like to do that. I don't like to play God. I don't like to sit here and say, oh, so no, I don't like that. Because I don't know what the future holds. I don't know how even tomorrow is going to be. So I don't like to do that. Guess what? I cooked beans today too. I cooked beans today and they taste so good. So I guess we have had the same meal. I made it with matoke, African style, Ugandan style. Because I don't think everyone makes it like that. The bananas. You can check it out and see how I cook. I have not had meat in a long time. And you have made me want to have meat. Hi, Mumvevi. Are you from South Africa? It sounds like a South African name. Oh, how are you today, Mumvevi? How are you? I'm a great cook. I love to cook. That's the one thing I know I like to praise about myself. Sometimes I cook food and I annoy people. Like when I'm eating the food that I have made, I'm like, this tastes so good. I can't believe I made this. I'm a good chef. I make people look at me sideways like, shut up. I'm okay. I'm okay. I don't like to discuss the future and what it could possibly look like, because that's not my place. I'm not one of the angels. So don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Your emotions control you more than you control them. That's me. That's me right there. Oh, good night. Thank you for joining and hanging out with me. That means so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, we're going to be alive tomorrow and for the next like 70 years. We're going to be here. Trust me. I live alone. I don't live alone completely. I live with my little boy. He's 4 and he's sleeping. Just the two of us. No, I know. Nothing for sure. And I made this myself too. It's a tortilla chip. Nice catching up, Benny. I always almost call you Benjamin, and then I remember it's Benny. So nice catching up, and we shall talk next time. Stay blessed. Don't drink and drive. Your emotions control you more than you control them. Yeah, yeah, that is true. Whenever I'm like upset, I always make poor decisions when I'm angry. Do I regret them later? Yes. Do I go back to fix them? Sometimes no. I just accept it like as it is and I move on. But then people who say that their English is not good, they always write like good English. What's with that? Are you trying to learn English? If you want to learn English faster, start watching movies that have subtitles. Yeah, that will help you because you can hear what they say and you can even see what they're saying. Like you can read and hear. That will help you. Just keep watching like movies that have subtitles. Mostly Netflix, you can choose. If you have Netflix, you can choose that option. Every movie that you get to watch is subtitled. Oh, oh. So how is it now? Like, is your English better? Is it improving? Or just keep watching movies that do have subtitles, and also try to interact with people. One thing I know that people who don't speak English and want to learn it, they always feel they always feel shy to speak their broken English to people because they feel like people are going to laugh at them. In my opinion, just speak. Just speak to people the way you can speak. And if you're around people who love you, they'll always correct you. And the more they correct you, the more you learn. Yeah. And just put yourself out there with the English. English is not hard to learn, by the way. It's not like those, see now, like French, like Spanish, even your language from Turkey. Most languages are so hard to learn, but English is the easiest. Oh, okay. I am going to make sure that I talk so slowly so that you can hear what I am saying. Yes, learning English is not hard. It is not hard. You just have to. The only thing that can help you to learn English better and faster is your interest. If you're interested and you give it time, you will learn better and faster. My name is Trish. Chill with Trish. Call me Trish. So you can ask me anything and I will help you as you're still on my live stream. Yes. Oh, so that is, you are insomniac. Insomniac, you have insomnia. Yeah. And do you know chamomile tea? Someone ever advised me to take chamomile tea because I couldn't sleep. And it kind of helps. So what time is it over there? I am insomniac too, by the way, so nice to meet you. I'm insomniac. I tend to not sleep at all. Oh, you're 23. Okay. Yeah, because right now it's 2:46 over here, 2:46 a.m. and I cannot sleep. I have issues with sleeping. So you're not alone. You have a sister over here. Oh no. Oh no. Do you cry because you cannot sleep, or do you tend to over? Mm. So, yeah, you fear to go to sleep. It's not like you have sleeping issues, you just fear to sleep because you have the fear that you will. No, no, you shouldn't do that. Do you have like, are you traumatized by something from like the past? Did something happen that triggered you to feel like that, or you just feel like find yourself like that? I'm so sorry, my network is so poor. It keeps disconnecting, but you can still talk to me. I am here. I've not gone anywhere. It's just my network is very poor. It keeps, going off. But my question was, did you have anything like traumatizing in the past that triggered that situation, or is it just a thing that happens to you? Hi, I'm so sorry my network keeps going off. I am sorry, but my question to you was, do you have anything that happened maybe in the past that keep like maybe triggers you and makes you lose sleep, that makes you feel like that, or it just happen? I hope you hear me this time because my network is just. No, I'm asking you about like the fact that you said you don't like to go to sleep because of the reason that you just told me, but I want to know like, no, my network is just poor. I live in Uganda, in Kampala, the capital city of Uganda. But like I was saying, I'm so sorry about the fact that you cannot sleep. I understand that feeling because I feel the same way too most of the times. Sometimes I find it easy to sleep. Just lately, it has been harder, but I'm hoping that you get it resolved. Mostly that bad feeling that you always say you feel like you're going to die when you sleep, that will never happen. No, you shouldn't. You should get over that fear. And if, in case you try and it's hard, maybe you need to seek like a professional advice. No, no, you shouldn't stay in that mind state of mind. That is not good. That is not okay. That is not okay. You need to find help. You need to find help. That is it's a little bit in the line of being hypochondriac. You kind of feel like there is something, but trust me, you're okay. Did you go through something in the past? Did anything happen to make you feel like that? Or do you just find yourself in that state of mind? Yeah, it's okay to not be okay, but it's not okay to not be okay for the longest time and to feel like, my question was, has anything ever happened to you that makes you feel like you're not really happy, that makes you feel like this is your last day? Is there anything that triggers that feeling, or you just find yourself thinking like that? So what happened? Madison K, I am telling you, it's okay not to be okay. That is for sure. But for a certain amount of time, when thoughts like today could be my last day, when thoughts like when I go to sleep I might not wake up, when those kinds of thoughts start to cross your mind, that is not okay. I am so sorry. I am so sorry that you feel like that, and I understand that feeling, but I feel like you need to seek help and not stay in that state of mind. And you shouldn't feel that unhappy for that longest time, because it is not okay to be in that state of mind. I hope I am not being too fast. I want to be as slow as I can so that you can hear me. No, that's not how death happens. You're not sick. I am sure you're not sick. I'm sure you're not. There's nothing. You're hypo. I cannot say you're this or you're that because I'm not a professional, but you need to seek professional advice. Or you feel that only in the night, and during the day you're okay. Okay, so listen, I don't know what religion are you? Because it could begin somewhere. Something something must have happened that makes you feel like that. What religion are you? What religion? Are you a Muslim or are you a Christian? But anyway, it doesn't matter what religion you are. You should, maybe, I wish you have like a pen or paper, and then you can write down like these words, and you can always say them to yourself each time you go to sleep. You're Muslim. Oh, I was asking, are you a Muslim or are you a Christian? What? Um, oh, you're Muslim. Yeah, so anyway, it's still okay. Whenever you go to sleep, I'm going to talk as slow as I can so that you can hear me. Whenever you go to sleep, you need to always, before you sleep, before you fall asleep, you need to always say to yourself, you need to say words of affirmation to yourself and say to yourself, I am not going to die. You have the protection of God upon your life. You're not going to die in your sleep. You are okay. There's nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with you. You should keep, it cannot be easy. Trust me, whatever you're going through, it is not easy. And coming out of it is definitely not easy, but you can. You can come out of that, I'm sure, if you're reaching an extent where you cry during your sleep, I mean during the nighttime, um, you need to say these things to yourself. It always starts with your mind. Sometimes it starts with your mind. When your mind is biased, because right now I feel like your mind is already biased and you feel like there is no solution, and that's how it's going to be always. But you can change it. You can change it from that to happy. You cannot depend on videos or music. You need to make peace with your mind, and that will help you to to stop feeling like that, even when, because imagine, God forbid, you don't have your phone, or there's no TV for you to see the music, or to see the videos or listen to the music. Does that mean that you're not going to sleep? No, you can. You can focus on your thoughts. Listen to me. You can focus on you should open your mind up. Just that I don't know the English is right. You need to open your mind up to the point that your thoughts can be so good, and as well they can be bad. It just depends on what you're feeding your brain. If you start to feed your brain with positive thinking and start to think you're okay, nothing is going to happen to you, no one is coming to get you, you are okay, you're safe, you're protected, it's going to start manifesting in your life. No, that is not the way that you should be living. Music is good, but sometimes you need to learn to be independent. Your brain, you need to train your brain to be independent. But if you're dependent on the music or the videos, no, that's not okay. I just wish I could speak your language so that I can, communicate with you better and then maybe help you out, because I feel so concerned about you. No, no, you can't. You can't live like that. So, which means in case your phone is taken away, you will not sleep for days. Zevi, the only thing I'm going to tell you right now, you need to start feeding your mind with positive thoughts only. Stop thinking that you're going to die. You are just 23 years old. You're the youngest person to go through that. I'm not saying that young people don't go through that, but you're still, my point is, you're still too young to put yourself through that kind of hell. You're too young. You can. Trust me, you can. There is nothing, you stop, change your word from you can't to you can. Stop saying I can't. Because when you close your mind up, it's going to be like that always. You need to open your mind up. Open your mind up and know that you can be okay. Like I was saying, you are worthy. You are worthy of a lot. So you shouldn't make anyone or your thoughts make you think otherwise. No. You are worthy. You are, I don't know, I don't know anything about you, but I know that you're much, very much worthy to be alive. And nothing, no one is going to during your sleep. You're okay, you're protected, you are okay, and you need to start to think that way. Say it, those words are going to be an easy job, but when you start to work towards it, you will see that each and every day it's going to get better and better. And in life, when you can't even remember the last time you had to play some music or listen to something in order for you to sleep, you reach a point where you can literally think, when did I ever last cry or ever think that I'm going to die in my sleep? It's going to go away, but it also, no one is coming to save you, only yourself. You are the only person that can save yourself. You need to start feeding your mind with the most positive things. Those stories that you listen to, make sure that you're feeding your mind with positive things. If you can read the Quran, that's your book, the holy book, read it. Like, feed yourself and your mind with positive affirmations, with the word from the Quran. Pray, just keep on the positive route. If you have, if you have, you can send willing to be your friend, and don't think that you're alone. See, you even getting married, so your spouse is going to be that person in your life. You can always count on them. You can always lean on them. You can always confide in your spouse. You can always, I'm here. I can be your friend if you don't have any friends. But even if I am your friend, even if your spouse is there and willing to listen, even if the whole world turned and became friends with you, and you still cannot resolve those feelings in your mind, it will not change, because it all begins with you. You are the one that is going to turn that whole situation around for the better. Yeah, my connection is poor today. My connection is poor. But if you have Instagram, you can search for Trisha Chloe 97. I don't know. Let me get it and put it out there. Sorry about my connection. It's very terrible. But this is my Instagram. I don't know. This is my Instagram. You can type this, only this, don't ignore this. So you can type this one on Instagram and find me, send me a message. So yeah, we can be friends, and maybe I can always advise you on what to do, but still you need to find it within yourself to try and heal in your mind. You need to try to convince your mind, or to try to start making positive affirmations and stop to think negatively. So I hope you have written my Instagram. You can send me a message there, and let's, talk more there. And I pray and hope that you honestly can resolve those feelings and cross over to the other side, where you can no longer, think like that, because it can never be okay. It can never ever be okay to go through that. And I'm assuring you that you're going to be fine. Trust me. Okay, thank you. You are going to be fine. All I ask of you is to open your mind up, because it, like I already said, it all begins with you. If you close your mind up and you're like, no, I will never be fine, I will never be fine, then you will never be fine. You'll never be fine. But the more you open yourself up and say, I want to be okay, I'm tired of this situation, I'm tired of crying myself to sleep, I'm tired of thinking that I could die if I went to bed. If you don't convince your mind that you're tired and you want to be okay, you want to be able to sleep without having to depend on some sort of music or videos, trust me, you're going to be okay. And I'm so sorry. I'm very sorry that you're going through that. You're going to be fine. It's like, that's like in the past already. You're going to be fine. I'm being positive for you. No, 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 you did not. You did not disturb me in any way, shape, or form. Trust me, you did not disturb me. And I'm so glad. I'm so glad that you confided in me. You don't know me, but thank you for feeling free to open up to me. And yeah, opening up is the first step towards healing. When you open up, which means you're tired of that situation, and then yeah, steps in the right direction. You will be fine. Trust me. Yeah. Just say, I am worthy, I am loved, I am beautiful, and I will wake up tomorrow. Try, you cannot, don't change drastically, don't not listen to your video, I mean your music. Listen to it, but you can start to regulate. If you have been listening to it every day, so you can start skipping some days. And some of those days, just speak to yourself, speak to your mind, and go to sleep without playing that music. Or go for some hours without playing it. And if you feel in the middle of the night you feel like you can't, then you can play it. You start gradually, slowly by slowly, before you know it, time will come and you will not need that music anymore. Yeah. And you'll be fine. And I wish you the best wedding of a lifetime. You said you're going to get married in what, 8? You said 8 months? Yeah. I wish you the best. wedding and the best marriage. And I hope that you're getting married to someone that is like your best friend, because whatever you're going through, you need to be with people that are going to be able to listen to you and help you out. So I hope you can confide in your spouse to be, tell him whatever is going on and share with him. Maybe you can get help together, or he can help you to resolve little by little. But like I said, I'm going to say it again. It all begins with you. You are the one that has the keys to your happiness, no one else. Yeah, you're going to sleep silently, and you are going to wake up. Yeah, you're going to wake up tomorrow morning, you're going to be fine. I promise you. Yeah, so the good thing, you have my Instagram. The moment you wake up in the morning, text me and say, "Oh, I woke up." See? And then even the next day and the next day, and then before you know it, you're going to be okay. Trust me. You don't know me, you don't know each other like that. Just trust me. You're going to be fine. People have been through worse situations and they have overcome them. So you will be okay. No, I don't know whether you heard me, but I said don't change immediately. Like I said, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't change immediately. You shouldn't go without that music tonight. No, play the music. Tomorrow you play less for a few hours. You keep cutting it off slowly by slowly. Don't drastically cut off what has been helping you, because then it's going to be a whole other story. Just stop. Tonight you can listen, and cutting the music off slowly by slowly. Don't cut it off at once. Just cut it off slowly by slowly, slowly by slowly, and before you know it. So in the middle there, when you're not listening to the music, just thoughts with positive ones. Yeah. The more you keep doing that, time will come and you will not need that music. But for now, you still need your music. Thanks for it. I wish you nothing but the best, the very best. Have a good night, and we shall keep in touch. And I hope that everything gets okay from now on. Today is your first day of healing, and it's going to be the beginning of the rest of your life. So goodbye. Have a good night, and let me hope that you sleep very well and have the best dreams.